Welcome back to Texelated Isolated with Technology. And today we're going to take a look at the MacBook Pro M5 by Apple. All right, I don't know whether to be excited or nervous. I went and purchased the MacBook Pro M5. This is my first MacBook that I've ever purchased. I've never used Mac OS in my life. I've always been a Windows guy. Windows is all I've known. And for the last couple of months, I've been researching Mac OS and the many benefits. With all the information I gathered up, I figured it was time to take the plunge. And this is what I got here. The MacBook Pro M5, 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte SSD. All right, so I'm excited to get this thing open and test it out. So I'm not going to actually do an in-depth video with this. It's just going to be a quick unboxing, quick impressions, and then I'm going to start using it. I also got a cover case that I want to show by a company called Blue Swan. All right, like I said, this is my first MacBook, and on first impressions, this thing is heavy as heck. I would never have imagined that a 14-inch laptop could be so heavy. So let's put that to the side, see what else we got. So we got the braided cable, USB-C, MagSafe on the other end. Black, looks pretty cool. See what's in here. Color manual. Some other documentation. And I guess that is nothing. I don't know. I'll check what that is after. I'm not sure what that is. Then we got the power brick. And I know this came out 2 months ago, but I was on the fence. I was just still deciding whether I should get it or not. I'm coming from a desktop PC with a 4070 graphics card, 48 gigs of RAM. You know, but I still have issues editing 4K video on that. So I'm hoping with this 4K video editing will be a breeze. So here's the power adapter. All right, and I think, yep, that's everything in the box. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy. All right, so let's take a look at the MacBook itself. Pretty crazy. I never thought I would actually take the plunge, but here we are. I must say this is very, very pretty looking. Feels very premium. The Apple logo is shiny. It's very, very shiny. Very impressive. Like I said, this is extremely heavy. Like, I didn't think something so small would be so heavy. All right, so let's do the first lid open. All right. Take away this protective sheet. I didn't get the nano texture. All right, so there we are. It says hola, hello, in all the different languages. It looks like it's in the glass format. Screen brightness is pretty low. Let me try to turn that up. This is all new to me, so let's just continue with the setup. English. The other thing that really attracted me to the MacBook was the battery life. Getting over, 2 hours of battery life is something that appealed to me, because anytime I had a Windows laptop.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac. If you would like to learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac, press the Escape key.
All right, so that interrupted me. Press the Escape key to hear how. No, I don't want to hear that. I'm not sure. Let's just continue. I forgot what I was saying actually. I think it was about the battery. Yeah, using Windows laptops, I'd be lucky if I get 2 hours battery off. I'll be lucky if I get 2 hours battery time on those things. And watching all the reviews regarding the MacBook, people are getting 13 hours, 14 hours. Man, I gotta get it. All right, it says transfer your data to this Mac. How do you, I'm gonna set it up as new. The mouse movement feels really smooth. I would speed it up though once I get into the settings, and the screen is a little dim, so I'm gonna get that a little brighter. Accessibility features adapt your Mac to your individual needs. You could turn them on now to help you. All right, so it looks like it wants to update. I'm gonna say update later for now, as I just want to get to the home screen. All the reviews I read and the videos I watch always praise the keyboard on Macs. As I'm typing on this keyboard, I don't see nothing special. It's a really good keyboard, but it's nothing special. All right, it looks like I am done setting up. This screen is pretty cool. Looks really clear. All right, so I am set up, and that was pretty easy compared to Windows setup. That was a little bit more fluid, say a little bit more easy to go through. So for those that don't know, the CPU is 10 core, the GPU is a 10 core Apple design GPU. It's got a neural engine, 16 core for major AI performance boosts. The memory and storage, the RAM goes up to 32 gigs. And the storage goes up to 4 terabytes. But I have the 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte. The battery is up to 24 hours. That's what Apple says. I haven't seen anybody get that much battery in my reviews, but I guess it depends. It's a 14-inch. The M5 Pro and the M5 Max is yet to be released. So as of right now, this is the highest level M5. All right, so let me see if I can brighten up the screen finally. Still can't brighten the screen. I don't know why. Let's see. This button. Nope. This button. Nope. Command. Nope. Oh, there we go. I didn't have to hit anything. All right, there we go. Screen is looking very good. What is this behind here? Oh, okay. I just want to get rid of that. All right. Looking very good. Screen is very crisp. Everything feels extremely sturdy. I'll do a follow-up if I decide that I like this and I am, gonna do the switch to Mac OS. I'll do more videos. I'll do a follow-up video on how much I like it or don't like it. So now I'm going to install the Blue Swan hard case that I got with this, because I do not enjoy getting dings and scratches on anything new that I get. So I want to protect it as much as I can. So let's open this up. I'm going to close this for now. So it says it's a 2-piece design, high quality PC material, lightweight and seamless. Got it off Amazon. I'll put the price below. And just got the instructions on how to put it on. All right, I got this in the black. So let's see how this goes on. I'm assuming this goes this way. And this says opening side. All right, that's easy enough. That feels snug. Take off this tape. All right, so there you have it, the Blue Swan cover case for the MacBook Pro M5. Looks pretty good. Snug fit. Make sure all the corners are in. As you can see here, the MagSafe port, 2 Thunderbolt Type-C, headphone jack, and on this side, HDMI, another Type-C, and an SD card reader, which is a good thing because a lot of my videos are recorded on SD. So that's it, the MacBook Pro M5 with the Blue Swan cover case. Thank you for joining me inside the isolation chamber. You've been watching Texelated Isolated with Technology. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.